nuts. This is a huge blow for Germany. Lothar's just realized he's in trouble, Parg. There's only 4 cards in the deck for Germany right now. It has to be a 4 or a 5. And wow, this is massive. This is not what we expected.
The good news for Lothar is nobody's passed a 4 or a 5.
Oh my God!
Oh! You know, Marcel Lusk has been going through one hell of a time at the poker table, and I was talking to him for maybe an hour or two during his earlier heat, and that's the kind of thing that's been happening to him. You know, even great players like Marcel, it don't matter how well you do it, he played that pot to absolute perfection. And
but what can I do myself?
You saw the percentages on the board. 91% was Marcel to win that hand when the chips went in, but he is out right now, the Dutch captain, and what a huge turnaround for Germany. And
what do you think?
Absolutely unbelievable, Jesse. Marcel Lusk gave a master class into how to trap and then spring the trap, and it just all went horribly wrong.
You buy a lottery ticket.
Nothing he can do about that. Sheer perfection from Marcel Lusk, followed by a very good interview, I'd imagine.
A gut-wrenching gut buster. Marcel Lusk flopped the nuts. He waited till the turn to get the money in, and it's only 4 cards in the deck for Germany, but it came on the river. The full house for Lothar has sent the Dutch captain and the team spinning. Marcel, that was shocking, and you played that hand so perfect.
Well, I don't know about playing it perfect. I know one thing. I knew I had him far behind. I put him on. He can have 2 pair. He can have a trip. I didn't take any chances with him. I see the turn card first to get him to believe I'm drawing with an ace-5 or something. You understand? And he put me on a hand now, and that's what I want. So the 10 looked like I miss my draw, and he puts with 10,000, and I give him a raise which is payable, and even when he have a hand, he will come over the top like he did. But as I say, there is nothing you can do if you run bad, like you're unlucky on the end with like 11 to 1 shot.
Well, I guess this is a part of poker. You've been such an inspiration and a great team leader for the Dutch team. What do they have to do now? And do they know how to do it?
Well, you know, Glenn is well instructed. And it's not the first time that Noah is going to slaughter them all. Maybe he doesn't need luck because he plays good, but sometimes when he's behind and he takes the odds in his advantage, then he will need a little bit luck for a hand or 2. But he knows what to do.
Well, I know you'll be supporting Holland from the green room, and every chance still for the Dutch team to go through to the final. Best of luck, Marcel. Hope to see you in the final.
Thanks a lot, Jess.
The first level is in the books, and Lothar Landauer. Look at this, the German captain with 196,000. You think chips are tough to get away from some players. Lothar knows how to put the clamp on. Germany on top now and try and pry the chips away from Lothar Landauer's hands. Between Glenn Helder and Noah Buchan, can they withstand the pressure?
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
This were a football match. 1-0 is all Germany, really.
This were a football match, half the spectators would be gone home by now. And the other half would be in the bar, just in case.
Germany ahead 1-0 and Uli Stein in the goal. I mean, that's a pretty good recipe for about 15 years, I imagine.
Well, you can be pretty sure. If anything else was going to happen, or in the unlikely event anything else was going to happen, it'd be a second German goal on the breakaway.
Cool. Pass.
That's interesting. No, it's just...
Well, Tony Varjevan got...
Look at this. He's got the kings.
Tony Varjevan limped in first. Then Noah Buchan did behind him. And Well, he's definitely raising. How much, Parg, should he raise?
About another 6,000, I'd imagine. Otherwise known as a small fistful. The only problem is he's got long fingers.
Raise.
I'll let that go this time, okay? But you must announce your races.
Next time, just say the number you want.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I'll let that go.
You'd have been better off if they called a string bet on him.
That's it?
20,000 more.
Well, I mean, one of the great things about this tournament is Mad Martin, the tournament director, is letting best intentions go for the footballer, and he's made the right decision there.
Excuse-moi.
Okay, Captain.
And
Ja.
the raise will be allowed.
Okay.
But
Op alles in één stapel.
Well, it's a great rule, Jesse. I mean, obviously the footballers aren't supposed to know every little nook and cranny in the poker rules, as we don't know every nook and cranny in the soccer rules. So it's just to make things fair. If a guy breaks a rule, but there's no intention to take advantage from it, he's informed of what's going on and allowed to proceed as he likes. I like it anyway. I think it should apply to me as well.
Well, a lot of this tournament, the important things are that it's played in the right spirit. It has from start to finish, and you know, you need someone like Mad Mari, the tournament director, to
make sure it isn't played in too good a spirit. Very cranky these days, Mad Martin. The artist formerly known as Mad Martin.
Raise 3,000. 6,000. You make me nervous, man.
He makes us all nervous, Glenn. Don't worry about it. Funny, you were just talking about the spirit the tournament's been played. This tournament's been played in a wonderful... This is the beauty of this thing. I mean, the soccer players are delighted to play with the poker players. The poker players are thrilled to play with the soccer players, and everybody's gone about it in the right way.
What we've got right here, though, is two overcards against the pocket pair, and they've both missed. Now, if Glenn Helderpar can represent the ace here, he might be in good shape.
Well, if it was heat one, he would have.
Can I think about it?
It's normally considered a reasonably good idea.
Lothar Landauer has checked, and there's 14,000.
It'd be a great bet if we can find it, yeah.
It should be tremendous.
A race.
Go on, my son. Yes.
I'll tell you what, Marcel Lusk has just broke out into a very big smile.
Throw him away, Lothar. Let the man through. He deserves it. Isn't it great to see the football players adapting like this?
Oh, boy.
Ah, Lothar.
Well, it'd be an even more tremendous thing if Lothar can pick up weakness here. I mean,
no way. Absolutely no way. Unless, of course, he called. Oh,
Called.
What a call from Lothar.
still drawing live to a king or queen. And, of course, the bet on the turn.
6.
Possibility as well.
Check.
A race.
Well, I think if he bets enough here, Lothar is going to throw it away.
8,000.
8,000.
Yes.
This is pretty interesting. I mean, Lothar doesn't want to do anything silly, Parg. But he's somehow he's made a decision somewhere, hasn't he? Tell you what,
Good call from Lothar.
You know, people call Lothar a tight player, but he's also a great player, Parg, isn't he?
He's a great tight player.
Here's the river card. Glenn Helder needing a king or queen.
You wouldn't begrudge it to him, would you? Give him one more.
Check.
Can I raise again?
You certainly. I put in the whole lot of them this time if I were you, pal.
Well, that...
You know, like Glenn Helder's going to lose quite a few chips in this pot. If Lothar calls him again, but he's done absolutely nothing wrong. He's raised before the flop. He's represented the ace. He's quite entitled to do that. And then he's kicked on the turn. If you could maybe add another.
Get the reds in play.
He's
got to get the reds in play.
Put a red one on top of that.
Just kidding, mate. Yep.
14,000.
It's a pretty big bet.
Throw a red one on top of it. Well, I think Lothar's at it. I started, so I finished. This is great play from Lothar. I mean, you got to hand it to him.
Well, it's a tremendous play from the German captain, and you cannot blame Glenn Helder's bottle. Parg, you know,
well, Glenn Helder's not saying, how the hell did he call me without
How is that, jongen?
I don't think Noah Buchan will be too upset about it either. I mean, you know, there probably was a bet that Lothar couldn't have called, although you wouldn't know for sure. He'd made up some kind of mind.
On the field? On the field.
Oh, no, really?